Hey guys, welcome back to the B Roll Podcast, the official podcast of the TTMR channel. And today, Sean and I are going to take a look back at some of our horrific ratings on older movies. Because we were talking about this earlier, and we just couldn't help but laugh looking at how abysmal some of our takes were back in the day.
Yeah. I don't know what happened.
No, I honestly have no idea. I mean, there must have just been something in the water back then. It like simply had to have
For
been something
sure.
in the water.
No, yeah, we were literally like earlier today, we were literally just looking through some of our reviews, trying to get, new ideas. And we're looking at some of these numbers and we're like, what are we talking about?
Yeah, no, some of these get crazy bad. So, what should we just start from like the beginning,
Where it all began, yeah. The one
where it all began?
yes.
Eternals, our very
Eternals.
first. Hey guys,
Hey guys.
our first ever
Welcome to
video.
TTMO.
Oh, I accidentally opened the remake script.
Oh, the remake
Oops.
script.
The original remake that still never came to fruition that we will, but now we will. Now we really will.
Yeah, we totally should. That would be
We
nice.
we no, we have to. Let's first of all, 7-page script, and
7.
it's me talking for like 5 minutes straight. Like this is bad.
Yeah, I mean, let me look. Yeah, okay. This was when we were doing really long summaries as well. Thankfully,
Yeah, shout out
that's
to that dude from the Lightyear
yeah,
comment section who told
the
us
guy in the
to.
light. Yeah.
Yeah, dude clutched up for us. Let's see. So I gave Eternals a 78 and you gave it a 60.
Okay.
How are you feeling about yours? I'll let you
Well,
go first here.
okay. I'm gonna be because I've made an extensive letterbox since then, so I'm comparing them against all my letterbox scores. So
Of
if I
course.
gave it a 65%, that's a 6.5 normally. So if I convert my letterbox, that'd be nowadays I'm thinking more like a 5 rather than a 6.5. I think the thing was that we saw like 6.5 and we're thinking like, school grading, like 6.5, 65%, that's failing, that's awful. But like
Yo. I mean, like probably not incorrect.
but I mean, we were ignoring a lot. So I'd more realistically say this was a mid movie more than anything.
Oh yeah. Yeah, no, I would agree with that. It was just I mean, the fact that I gave it a 78 is like that's just criminal. I don't think I could appreciate what a good story and a good film was in today's standards for myself. I love like Eternals. It like it's bad, but it's not like bad bad. It's just like
Mhm.
mid bad.
Yeah,
I'd probably give that like a 4.5.
fair enough, yeah.
Yeah, I think that's honestly fair. I mean, like there are things that I like about it, I guess.
Mhm.
I mean, I don't like that we're gonna have to rewatch this for a third time
That's
to
that's a fair point.
to to remake this again or attempt to again. Oh man, and the script for this video was just so poor. I mean, are you kidding me? The
Well,
summary was 2 pages long.
it was it was charming. It was
I
charming.
mean, I guess if you wanna say that. Yeah, that was but I still don't think that was a terrible like, that wasn't that bad of a take.
No, I'd
I
say
think
yeah.
it gets worse. It gets worse.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it
What's
does.
what's next? The Batman is
The
next?
Batman. Yeah.
Yeah, I gave that a 9.5.
Yeah, I
You
think
gave that a 9.2.
9.2. Yeah, I mean, I think I think that's one of those examples where we're just coming out of theaters, we couldn't truly appreciate, even though we really knew that we liked it a lot. Like we didn't let it marinate. And in this case, I think it's one of those examples where it marinated and it got even better because I
Yeah.
not only look on the movie like better than when I first came out of the theater, but also like the review itself, because I remember like that was so much fun, and
Yeah.
I would definitely put that at a 10 nowadays rather than a
Yeah, no,
9.2.
I'm definitely shooting for a 10 on this. I mean, I don't know why I even gave like I don't even know why I said 9.5 back then. I think I just didn't want to give it a 10 because I
Mm-hmm.
felt bad, but I think I've always felt that this was a 10. This is
In
I
your
mean,
heart.
you hear me talk about this movie at least once a week. This is one of my
Yeah.
favorite films ever. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
the performances, the visuals, the fight scenes, everything,
Yeah.
literally everything about
It's
that movie
amazing.
is
It's great.
damn near perfect. Yeah,
You
it's
could
it's it's phenomenal.
you could even say peak fiction.
You
As
I
you
mean,
put
yeah,
it.
this is what peak fiction looks like.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I did say that. I did say that when I was like 15 years old or however old I was. Oh man,
Yeah.
that's bad. That's bad. But I mean that's probably our most accurate review, I
That's
feel like.
definitely
Like
one
that
of the
was
closer
very
ones, yeah.
yeah. I mean, especially in terms of like older videos, I feel like our opinions have evolved more over time. I think we're better at grading, but
Mm-hmm.
that was like I mean, you see a gem and it's a gem like you can't change that. That was just a great
Yeah.
movie. There's
Yeah.
no change there was no changing that.
Exactly.
Don't tell
Now,
me what I think is
if
it.
we're talking about 10 out of 10s,
No. No, dude. I
Max,
know where this is going.
yeah, I'm not
Yeah.
sure what happened when we watched Chip and Dale Rescue Rangers in 2022 after
We
the
might have been
Batman,
drugged. We might have been
but
drugged.
we chose not to give the Batman a 10. But we, with flying colors, gave Chip and Dale Rescue Rangers a 10 out of
Yo,
10.
flying colors. You
Flying.
specifically said it's probably already clear what our rating is, but here it is anyway. And then you confidently claim 10 out of 10 for both of us.
Yeah.
I just think like this this was I can't even believe we gave this a 10 right after watching the Batman. Like
I,
this was the next movie after how the fuck did Chip and Dale
I don't
get a
know.
10?
I mean, I guess there was some buffer with the Moon Knight series, but it wasn't that big of a buffer. I mean,
No, no, it was not that long of a pause in between
yeah.
those.
And
This, I mean, like, there's good, like, don't get me wrong, like, I enjoy parts of Chip and Dale,
mhm,
but like,
not 10.
at most, I'm giving it like a 6.
Yeah, that's where I'd put it nowadays looking back. Like I wouldn't say it's mid obviously cuz I did enjoy it, but it's again, it's not it didn't change my life and it doesn't I
No,
don't think
no,
about
no,
it
no.
ever. The only I
Yeah,
think about the
I
review
honestly try
more
to
than the
forget.
movie itself. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, me too, for sure.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know what happened. I remember I was already going to give it a high score, and then you were like, "Wait, Sean, but can you name anything
Don't,
that the movie did
no,
bad?"
don't do
And I
this.
was like, "You know what, Max? That's a fantastic
Yeah.
point. This is a perfect movie."
Yeah. Yo, I'm not gonna lie. I definitely persuaded the opinion just like me like the teeniest bit. You still would have given it a 9
I
though,
at least a
which is
9, yeah.
still a cinema sin, um,
Yeah.
without a doubt. I mean, it was at the time at the time that was our best performing video though. And it's sitting
Was
at
it?
600 views now.
Wow.
Yeah.
I am
Yeah,
happy
because
about that
we
though.
no, definitely. I think it definitely it that video specifically sparked a lot of life into us. Like
Yeah.
that really got us going for the movies.
Yeah, cause even though it was it was a little misguided, it brought
A
so
little
much
bit.
energy to the channel that we just like we were like, "Oh, yeah, we wanna find more Chip and Dales." You know?
Yo, I cannot believe we were actively searching for more Chip and Dale Rescue Rangers movies. And the title is killing me. Chip and Dale Rescue Rangers is great. We might need to rewrite history on that. That's horrific. Like that's actually a stain on us as a brand.
A stain.
It is a stain. That's awful. I mean, we cannot. you know, proudly boast about our more recent reviews, like The Running Man or Masters of the Universe or Thunderbolts, which,
Hmm.
in my opinion, are our best work ever by far. And then, scroll down a little bit. Oh, what else have they reviewed? Oh, Chip and Dale is great. They gave it a 10. No,
Well,
that's literally tarnishing our legacy.
I think a little bit. It's like watching like a little kid grow up. It's like, oh, I love this movie so much, and then later on, they
It
get a
kind of
little
no, you're
bit
right. It kind of
more
is.
nuanced opinions. I think it's part of the evolution. You see, like, wow, I can't believe they went from liking Chip and Dale that much to where it is today.
That's no, you make a fantastic point there. You do make a fantastic point, but it's just like if we could go back and change it, I would. I would.
Yeah. It,
But our next one though, our next one is
our
I'm
biggest
actually not
one.
sure.
Our biggest
Yeah, our
video
biggest
ever
video
today.
ever.
Yeah.
What is it at? 9.9 thousand?
Yeah. That's absolutely
Yeah, I remember
crazy.
this sparked life into us. This
Yeah,
was
if
exciting.
Chip and Dale gave us energy, this really like made us take a stride.
This
Like
yeah,
this
this
was
made us take the extra leap for sure.
mhm.
Let's see, what did
What
we give this?
yeah.
Oh, we both gave it a
A
10. So
10.
we
Okay.
so
Back to
get this,
back.
we liked this as much as we like Chip and Dale Rescue Rangers. I'm telling you
Mm.
right now, gun to my head, I will never watch Chip and Dale ever again. Like you actually
Yeah,
cannot pay me.
no. It's not gonna happen. It's not gonna
No,
happen.
no. This though, this was a great movie,
It was.
honestly. And for neither of us having seen the first one, like it really does stand on its own.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, 10 out of 10's not a bad take, honestly. But
Yeah, I mean, I might give it like a 9 nowadays.
yeah, that's I don't even think there's any like particular reason. I just don't think it's a 10 anymore.
Yeah, it
I
just doesn't feel like a 10
yeah.
to me. Like the Batman feels like a 10.
Yeah.
This feels like it's getting there,
I
but it's just, like it
yeah.
just something about it is just not 10 worthy in my opinion.
I think
Um
maybe it's just because I haven't thought about it as much. It just hasn't like left as much of a lasting
a
impact.
lasting impact?
Yeah.
Yeah. No, no, no. Definitely. I can
Like
definitely agree with
it's
that.
still a great movie. Just I don't think
Yeah, of
about it
course.
often.
Yeah, it's just kind of yeah. Yeah, it came and went.
Yeah. It had
Didn't
its
really
moment.
it had its moment. It definitely had its moment. I think that's a fair argument as to why we would give that a 9
Yeah.
instead of a 10. The next one though. Yikes, dude. The next one was Jurassic World Dominion. I'm actually
Yeah.
scared to see what we gave this
Uh
because this movie was actually horseshit.
it was it was a lacking movie, to say the least.
How long? This is a 6-page script.
6-page script.
Oh no, you gave it an 8 and I gave it an 8.7.
Wow.
Um,
Okay. Um. Well, that's
yeah,
that's
let's
a
talk
load
about
of
that.
yeah. No, that's not
Yeah,
gonna work.
if I had to regrade this, I'd probably give it like a calm 5.
Yeah, that's exactly where I'd go. I think
Yeah,
that
yeah,
this
like
is the definition of a mid movie. It's not
oh,
bad.
this
It's not
it is
great.
so unbelievably mediocre. Like
Yeah.
it's mediocre to the point where it hurts. I literally have no desire to
No.
ever rewatch this.
Nah,
Even if
never.
I binge Jurassic Park like the franchise, I might just skip this. This movie was just not good. Like
Yeah.
this it seriously just wasn't. I mean, don't get me wrong, the score with Michael Giacchino, obviously, probably, I'm gonna speak for you here, but I'd say both of our favorite composers
Mhm.
for
Yeah.
movies, obviously he hits the mark every single time, but I cannot really say anything else good about this. I mean, I'm not the biggest was Chris Pratt in this? I think
Yeah,
he
yeah, he
was. I
was
don't even
yeah.
I don't really care for Chris Pratt like that. So it's like whatever. I mean, I
Fair
like
enough.
Brian or what's her name? Dallas Bryce Howard? Or yeah, I think or Bryce Dallas Howard. She's awesome. She's
Mhm.
always fun to watch, but I really just don't care about Chris Pratt. The story was also what even was the story for this?
Man, I mean, there was something with like the scientist, but I mean, that's kind of par
Like,
for the
isn't that
course.
all of them though?
I don't
Yeah.
remember anything about this movie now that I'm thinking about it. I think
Yeah,
they
and that's
had
that's the thing.
like at
It
the
had no
end, like
staying power.
dinosaurs fought each other, like some big dinosaurs fought each other.
I think you're right, yeah. Which, I mean, like, I guess is cool, but, you know, it's just so lame. It had no staying power. If
No.
your movie cannot get me to like, if I look back on a movie and I can't even remember what happens in it, no. Just
Yeah, that's
nuke the
definitely
movie, nuke the
a
studio.
negative sign. Yeah.
No, definitely. So I would say that a 5 is, like, perfect for this film.
Hmm. Yeah.
Just right in the middle, just right in the middle. Oh, no, the next one, though. The next
I
one,
remember
this is a bad
this
opinion.
has yeah, okay. So we have Thor Love and Thunder next. And I know for sure that this should not get a high score, but I guarantee it was good. That we gave it a good score.
Let me take a
Um
gander. Ooh, me, you, and Quinn all gave this a 9.
a 9.
A
Mm,
9. A 9 for Thor, Love, and Thunder. This movie is actually horrific.
that
It is like, I'm
wow.
telling you, this is an example of, first of all, we were a lot younger,
Mhm.
so I don't think we had the knowledge or appreciation for film that we do now.
Probably not.
But I think this is one of those moments where it was less about the movie and more about the experience of us going to watch it.
No, I mean, absolutely it was because I remember, we went and, we went to go see it, we weren't like talking about the movie like, oh, wow, that movie was awesome. We're just like, wow, it was awesome going to see the movie, you know? It was awesome
Yeah,
like
yeah.
driving there and back and being in the
Yeah,
theater.
it was fun to share the time together, but aside from that, like, I think we let that cloud us too much because,
Yeah.
like, I didn't like anything about this when I look back. I mean, aside from the suit that Thor wears at, like, the very start of the movie where it's got, like, the fur coat and all that, like, arguably, in my opinion, his best design in the entirety of the MCU, literally was on screen for 4 seconds, and then he decided to put on this, like, piss-covered armor that looked like horse shit. Um, they wasted, Christian Bale on Gore too. Such
Oh
an
my god. Yeah.
incredible villain in the comics, very fleshed out, does a lot of stuff in the comics, and they waste him and then they kill him, and then the whole thing with Jane Foster feels so forced too, and it's just like, I get that we've had 2 movies because she wasn't in, Ragnarok, so we've had 2 movies to kind of flesh out how we feel about Jane Foster, and then she shows up and she has cancer, and I'm supposed to feel bad because she
Mhm.
has cancer, which I do, but it's like,
Yeah,
not really,
yeah.
like, I
It's like
don't
where were
really
you
have
last
any sort
movie,
of
you know?
yeah, like, I really have 0 feeling towards this character, and then all of a sudden she's worthy, which I also don't even remember how that came to be, but,
I'm
I
not sure
mean,
either,
I
actually. I
I think her as Lady Thor and, Valkyrie were probably the best parts of this movie, for me at least. I think both of them. I mean, I'm drawing a blank on her name. Natalie Portman is always great in everything, and I cannot remember who plays, Valkyrie, but I've liked everything that she's in. I mean,
mhm.
they did fine. I just think that they were given slop to work with here.
Yeah, I'm at the part in the script right now where I say my favorite part is Gore, and I would still say he's probably the part that I remember the most, but also, recalling back, I don't know anything about the comics, but I do wish they did more. Like you're literally calling him, he's the God Butcher, that's a big deal. And we see him kill one god. I know that's been a huge criticism, and he doesn't do a whole lot other than look kind of menacing for the rest of it. I just
Yeah, I mean, he
yeah.
just looks so like he just looks like he's covered in like goop. Like he doesn't look like he doesn't have the sauce.
No.
This was what would we give this now? I'd probably give this a smooth 4.
You're like reading my mind right now. Like I already have
Yeah?
these written down. Yeah.
Oh,
Uh,
dude,
I
that is
would give this
incredible.
exact yeah, 4.
Yeah,
It's
like,
actually
it's
crazy.
just a little worse than mid. It's just like a teensy bit
Mhm.
worse than mid. Next
Yeah.
next is Lightyear, though.
Lightyear. This
Let's
was
see what do
also
we have for Lightyear?
I remember this being a big video as well
Yeah,
because
it was. Yeah, 1.1K.
the underrated masterpiece. I remember
Yeah,
this one.
this I remember the discourse around this movie
Mhm.
was not the best,
It's
but
still not
let's see,
good. It still
what did we
looked
give this? Oh, and we gave it a 10.
a 10. Okay.
Yeah, okay,
That might
handing
be
them out like candy.
okay, well that might be a bit overzealous. I think
A bit.
this is one of those examples where I think it was a good like it was not even good. I would say it was like a very very good like experience, a good movie. I enjoyed it. But I think maybe people like hating on it to the extent that they were at the time made us think that what we were seeing, like all of the good stuff we were seeing, we were like, oh my god, maybe we gotta like give it something even higher than we would give it otherwise because like no one is appreciating what they have here. And
I wouldn't disagree with that.
yeah, it's not a 10. I think we can both agree that it's not a 10 anymore.
No, it's not a 10.
No.
I'd probably give it I'd probably say like an 8. I think
hmm
an 8 is very reasonable.
I think now, like looking back on it, it's like Top Gun Maverick, except I think it's affected it more because I haven't thought about this movie unless it's about the review, and that's about
That's
it.
fair.
I
That's actually very
but I
fair.
still do like the movie. I'd say just overall though, I'd give it a 7 out of 10.
That's no, that's completely fair.
Yeah,
That's definitely fair.
it's still definitely better than people give it credit for.
100% it's better than people give it credit for. I mean, the
Yeah,
animation was great. I think what was it Chris Evans who
it was
voiced
Chris
Buzz?
Evans. Yeah.
Yeah, I think he did a fantastic
hmm
job. Michael Giacchino, again, our favorite composer. I mean,
Strikes
killing
again.
it once again. Yeah. So there's definitely great things going for this, but it's just kind of meh. It
Doesn't have a
it
lot
didn't
of
have
staying
that
power.
staying
Yeah,
power.
exactly,
Yeah, it didn't have
exactly.
that staying power. Oh, this next one, yeah, I know you're excited to
Okay,
talk about this
this
next one.
one I probably have a lot to say about this because I am just this out of any review that we've done, Where the Crawdads Sing is absolutely the one that I regret the most and would probably want to redo the most because I for the longest time I looked back and I love the video and I love the video and I completely forgot that I didn't like the movie. And I completely forgot. I remember we watched it, I didn't enjoy it, and then we came out of the theater and we were all like, "Oh my god," you guys were like, "Oh my god, that was like such a good movie." And I was like, "Oh, I don't know." But then I got hyped up, You guys were like, you kind of got
Yeah,
me on your side. What did
kind of
I
hyped you up
Yeah, what did I end
to
up
fake
giving
the
this?
opinion here. You gave it an
An
8.5. I gave it a
8.5?
9. I gave it a 9.5.
Man.
Yeah, I'm dropping like I really liked the movie and I still do, but I think I'd give it actually okay. I think I would give Lightyear a 7.5 and I think I'd give this an 8.
Fair enough.
Yeah, that cuz I did like this movie a lot.
Mhm. I think for me, what it mostly comes down to, I don't think like when it comes like as a film itself, I don't think it's a badly made film. I wouldn't say that. It's just that there's certain things that I don't like in like horror movies. Like I'm not a huge fan of horror movies because I don't like, you know, the super suffering characters and all of that. Of course, that's not to say that I oh, if a character is going through a hard time in a movie, instantly bad. But there's like a certain threshold I have where like I remember being really uncomfortable in this movie, and that's not to say I'm sure that's what it was trying to do, but I just
That's
when
just not for you.
yeah, it's just not for me. At the end of the
Yeah.
day,
No, and
I
that's
wasn't the
completely
target
valid.
audience. Uh, I mean, now like more realistically, I would give it like a 2 out of 10 based on how much I enjoyed the actual movie. But
Yeah, fair
I
enough.
mean, I did really enjoy the actual like review. Like I really enjoyed that video, even if I what I did not get to be
Yeah,
very.
and that was a big video for us too,
It
5.5.
was,
It's our
yeah,
second highest video.
and that was with Quinn in it as well, which was was it one of
Yeah,
her
and
friends
Zinx, and
that
Zinx.
Zinx was in
No,
that
it
as
was a
well?
yeah,
Oh my
yeah, it
god,
was both of them.
who? I remember. Did someone recommend that like film to us? Because I remember like you came to us like after someone like talked to you about it.
No, I think I just saw good things about it online,
Did you?
and yeah, I think that's why.
But yeah, that that was a very interesting one.
It was. The next one though,
Not
the
as
next one.
interesting.
No, and I try to guess what you gave this. It's Spiderhead, by the
Man,
way.
Spiderhead. I'm trying to think. I'm gonna guess. I can't imagine. I should not have given this anything more than an 8.
Oh, oh man, you're gonna be so pissed off. You gave this a 9. You
A
gave it a higher
9.
score than both Zinx and myself. I gave it an 8.5. Zinx gave it an 8. This movie is getting a very, very reasonable 3 in my grading
I
scale today. This movie is shit.
I would say that this movie isn't like bad. I would rate this more mid. I would say probably a 5, but 9 is crazy
Oof.
work.
No, 9 is
9 is
crazy work.
crazy
I
work.
mean, no, I'll give this like a 4 probably. There's stuff that I like, of course, but it's just like could you recite any of the movie to me? Like, do you remember anything that happens?
The only thing that I remember is the okay, so do you remember in the review where you were talking about like at the very end where I know his name. Chris Hemsworth. Chris
Yeah.
Hemsworth is in the helicopter and he's like going through all the emotions and you were talking about how that was like a really good scene. I only
Oh,
remember
that was.
I only remember that scene because you called it a really good scene. I remember that part of the video. So I do
Yeah,
remember
that
that.
actually was a great scene.
Yeah, and I really did like that part. Like it was a good ending. I just didn't
No, it
think
was.
that the
The
rest of
rest of the
it.
movie was just
Yeah.
forgettable though.
Yeah.
Yeah, this we're gonna sweep under the rug. There's just nothing more to say about this. This was just such a mediocre
Yeah.
movie.
What are you gonna
What's
do?
next?
Peak is next.
Oh,
Peak is next.
Peak is next. You're
Legitimate
right.
Peak is next.
Legitimate Peak is next.
Mhm.
Bullet Train.
Bullet Train.
Oh
Man.
man, this is a good movie. Shout out Yusuf, those who know.
Man.
Yeah, this what did we get? We had to have given this a 10, yeah? Yeah, we did.
Yeah.
We
Man,
both gave this a 10.
that was a great movie. That was a great
I
movie.
would I it was a great movie, but would I keep this at a 10 is what I'm wondering. I'm thinking I might give this a 9.
That's
For the
also
same reason as Top Gun, it's like I think about this way more. No, I'm gonna give it a 9.5 because
mhm.
unlike Top Gun, I do think about this movie way more frequently, but there's just something about it that's not giving a 10.
No, I agree with that. I would definitely hover around the 9 range. But
Yeah.
I can't really exactly put my finger on it. Oh, I do remember what character was it? Remember like the one like annoying person who got hit by like the bus at the end? Do you remember who that
Oh,
was
yeah, 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 yeah,
in the
yeah.
pink?
In the pink. Was it Joey? It was the woman, right?
Yes.
Joey King's character.
Yes,
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 I
that's who it
remember.
was. I remember I think that was the only thing that I like that took points off for the movie for me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I really loved everything else. But like,
Not
and I
everything.
think
I
that
mean,
character,
everyone
like,
else's performance.
yeah, it was supposed to be an annoying character, but again, like, I just,
Yeah,
maybe it was too
I just couldn't
effective.
stand it. Yeah, it
Yeah.
might have been too effective. I mean, Brad Pitt, Aaron Taylor Johnson, I mean, Brian Tyree Henry, all just
Hmm.
phenomenal,
Great. Yeah.
phenomenal
Fantastic
performances.
performances.
Like, the composition and the soundtrack, the score, everything, the vibe was just incredible.
Yeah.
It was incredible.
It's on point.
This is definitely one of our better scores. This is definitely
Hmm.
it's held up. It's definitely held
Yeah.
up. Our
Yeah.
next one,
Great
I'm
movie.
actually curious what we gave the next one.
I have no clue. So next one is Dragon Ball Superhero, and I've got no
You gave
idea.
you gave it a 9 and I gave it an 8.5.
Okay. Well, I would say that's
Interesting.
quite overzealous.
You think so?
I would say so at least now because I'm looking back on it and I literally remember nothing about it other than Orange Piccolo, Beast Gohan, and
Cell Max.
Cell Max. Yeah. I
Yeah.
remember nothing
Yeah.
about the story at all.
Yeah, I'm actually in complete disagreement here. I think I'd give this a 9.5. I
Okay.
think this is a fantastic movie. I think it's a fantastic Dragon Ball movie. It's not as good as Battle of Gods. It's not as good as Broly. But this, I mean, it's a lighthearted. It really goes back to the roots that Toriyama had when he was first illustrating and writing the manga. This movie has a little more comedy. It's more lighthearted, but it still allows for those 90s DBZ moments to kick in with Gohan powering up, beating the shit out of Cell Max. Like
Hmm.
it
Yeah.
it was a good blend of nostalgia for DBZ, but then really getting back to the roots that Toriyama had when he was originally creating the manga.
No, I see that. I see that side. I think
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, I think when I'm looking back, when I'm looking back at this, I I honestly just think that it just didn't it just didn't really stick with me. I think it's a fine movie.
yeah.
I'd probably give it like a 6 out of 10 now. I think that, I didn't really remember the story. I thought Cell Max was like
Yeah,
all right.
I don't
Like
care for Cell
I
Max.
feel like we could have done if we're bringing back like a cell-like character back, I, especially for someone with like Gohan heading a movie. I feel like it could have been a lot more like emotionally cutting than just
Of
like a
course,
big
yeah.
monster that Cell Max
Yeah,
was.
yeah. I was never a fan of Cell Max, especially because they had just brought back Frieza,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm very sick of the retread of nostalgia bait.
Yeah.
I think that they didn't do a terrible job. I'm still not a fan of bringing Cell Max back, or just bringing Cell back in the form of Cell Max, but
Mm-hmm.
I don't for me that's not enough to really take it down.
Fair enough. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean this okay, so this was our one of our first like very mixed ones.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I went up significantly, you went down pretty
Yeah.
significantly here.
That's
So
actually
that is
yeah.
interesting. That is very interesting. Next on the list, oh, Revenge of Scar. This this
Revenge is Scar.
movie. This
Mhm.
movie.
Okay, so what's happened since we've watched this movie? So you were like, "Oh, Sean, let's go watch this movie." And I was like, "What's Full Metal Alchemist? Who's Scar?" And I watched this movie knowing literally nothing about Full Metal Alchemist. And then years later, we watched Brotherhood together, and I loved that. But now that I'm looking back at Full Metal Alchemist: The
Yeah.
Revenge of Scar, I hardly remember it. I
I mean, does watching Brotherhood now really taint the opinion here?
Oh yeah. Oh oh
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
yeah. I
yeah. I
mean,
mean, that you take one of the greatest animes of all time and you try to adapt it into a movie like this. And I see we both gave it a 6.5,
No,
which
we were
that's
scared. That's
actually
what I'm talking.
that's
I think. Would you
I
still give it
think I think I'd give it a 6.
a
I
6?
anywhere from like a 5 to a 6 range because while obviously it's never gonna live up to Brotherhood, in my opinion, the greatest anime ever made, greatest manga ever made, um, I still think it does very well for some, for some of the things that it
hmm
has. I think that some of the characterization is still pretty good. They hit the story beats pretty faithfully, honestly. Obviously it's much faster paced since it's in movie form, but
hmm
I'm trying to see in our script what I really said I liked about this.
Need to remind yourself.
Yeah, because it's been like 4 years since we watched this.
Fair.
I guess I loved Scar, Lin and Al being close. Um, yeah, I mean, the CGI actually was pretty good. I'm not gonna lie.
hmm
I do remember the scene where Gluttony swallowed Ed and Ling. Yeah, that was a good scene. That was definitely a good scene.
I think.
But for the most
Yeah.
part, it's just kind of like it's like your standard. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's not Dragon Ball Evolution bad.
Well, not
But
much can.
yeah, no,
Yeah.
not much can hit that low.
Maybe it's also because I literally knew nothing about this series before watching this. But maybe if I watched it again, I would like appreciate it more like nowadays. But I think like currently I'd put it at like a 4 out of 10 because
I mean, yeah, I
yeah.
can't hate that honestly.
I mean, I wouldn't say it's mid because I remember a lot of it being just like I don't
Just
know.
kind of meh.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
yeah. This is
yeah.
definitely yeah. I mean,
Maybe if you
I'd
watch
say
would
we were.
raise it for me. I'm not sure.
We might have to. I mean, we didn't even watch the first or the third one either.
We were going
Might
to.
need to.
I remember I made a
Yeah,
thumbnail
we
for
we
that.
should. We
Yeah.
should just watch the trilogy, especially after now
Wait,
you
there's a
having
third one?
watched. Yeah,
Oh,
yeah, that's the one where they fight Father. We could see live action
oh
Father.
my god. I thought they only had 2.
No, no,
This is
no. There's
news
the
to me.
first one,
Okay.
Revenge of Scar, and then the one where they fight Father. I think we should
We
watch
should
those,
watch it. That would
honestly.
be awesome.
Especially after you watching Brotherhood now,
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, I've watched it like 10 times through, but now that you've actually watched it, we can watch it. I'll get more enjoyment out of watching
Oh
it.
yeah, that could be cool even if they're, you know,
You
even if
know,
they're not the greatest.
subpar.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Be
no,
fun.
that would we should put that on the list. We really should
Mhm.
put that on the list. Oh wow, we have a
Ooh.
jump here. We're
I'm
doing a lot of
Oh, I'm
TV.
eyeing one of our favorite guys, Michael Giacchino here. Ooh.
Oh yes, in his directorial debut, even
Yes. We got
Werewolf by Night.
Werewolf by
This
Night.
what did, Yo, this was October 10th, 2022.
Dang.
That is incredible. And as of recording this, it is June 23rd, 2026. We are nearing 4 years. Oh man, that is disgusting.
The big jump.
That is disgusting. What? October, we were sophomores. We were sophomores.
Dang.
Yeah, now we're going into our sophomore year of college. It's over. It's over. It is over. What did we give this? I gave this a 10 and you gave it a 9.5.
Okay. I mean,
Yeah, I mean, I might drop mine to a 9.5,
I think
maybe even a 9.
man, I don't remember a whole lot about this. I remember like there's werewolves because he's a werewolf by night.
And dog,
And
come on.
and at the end, like they had like the bit of color with like this. They had like
Yeah,
some kind of
yeah.
like
And then they had
stone or
Swamp
something.
Thing there too. Yeah.
I'd say now I'd go like more like an 8 out of 10. I mean, it's just like a
That's valid.
overall solid, thing. I wouldn't say it's
Yeah,
like
it
the
was
craziest thing, but yeah.
no, definitely not. But for what it was, I think that this was pretty great. Obviously, Michael Giacchino directing it. I think that's what I think I really loved. I think I
Yeah.
liked the direction. And obviously, again, our godsend of a composer never misses ever.
No.
So of course that, yeah, I mean, there's really not much to say about this one. It was just, it was good. It did its time. It's, forgotten now.
Yes. I think the power of this podcast universe is about to change.
Oh, dude. This is going to be no, I'm actually gonna tear you apart for this one. You pissed me off with this one, I'm not gonna lie. No, I mean, that's not to say that I didn't grossly overrate this, but you are a bastard. You gave this a 9.5 out of 10. Black Adam.
9.5.
9.5 and Black Adam in the same sentence should not that should not those two, you know, phrases should not be in the same sentence.
It's almost foreign to this movie.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. I mean, I gave it an 8.5, which to just immediately get this out of the way in today's standards for myself, this is getting a 4.5. For me, this is a 4.5 because it was just worse than mid, but like there's still enough that's good about it to keep this afloat. Like Dr. Fate or the
Yeah.
dude that plays the Atom or whatever. I thought he was good. Adam Smash or whatever his name was. I thought he was good.
Yeah, okay. So
Yeah, please you talk
yeah.
me through the 9.5.
Okay. I'm trying to think the headspace I was in. I think this was like a combination of a few things. I think at the time I genuinely thought the movie was fantastic. And I think that's because
Disgusting.
I just really enjoyed it for some reason. I'm not really sure why. I mean, it was probably also a combination of just like enjoying, like, just being like going to the theater. But yeah, I mean, it's not a 9.5. I'd give it, a 5. I would say I can
Yeah.
recognize, some of what I enjoyed about it, but this movie hasn't crossed my mind since I gave it a 9.5. Or
Yeah, well,
if I saw a
you said
meme
that.
about like the
Yeah, I
power
mean,
of the DC universe changing.
you quoted, I'm quoting this.
Oh God.
You said this was such a breath of fresh air to see a genuinely intriguing superhero movie that seemed to be actually really well made.
Well,
Anytime you have a life accomplishment, I'm going to remind you that you also said this because this will discredit anything you do in the future. This is legacy tarnishing. You cannot ever be caught. Like we might need to expunge this as like a record.
see,
This is for
to
me
f-
too. I mean, this is bad.
to prepare for that possibility that this could be used against me, I'm gonna have to make sure to archive the Chip and Dale video, and I'll be
Okay.
good.
I
I
mean,
will be good.
yeah, I mean, you might be. You might be.
That might be
This was
enough.
just such a slop movie, though.
Yeah.
This was just such a slop movie. I mean, Adam Smasher was good. Cyclone was fine. Dr. Fate was the best part of this. Didn't they kill him at the end?
I think he sacrificed himself. Yeah.
Yeah, that was like the only like genuinely good part about that movie. Pierce Brosnan is a fantastic actor. And they just, I mean, aside from the fact that James Gunn has taken over the DC Studios, it wasted regardless. So I'm hoping that James Gunn does something right and decides to bring Pierce back as Dr. Fate in the DCU because I think that'd be incredible.
Yeah.
I don't even what even is next.
Oh, Devotion.
Devotion.
See,
That's
whenever
okay. This is
I don't think about this movie a lot, but whenever I do, I get a grin on my face,
Yeah, it's like when you
have fond
take a
memories.
sip of hot chocolate on a cold day. It's like that warm feeling.
I know. Yeah. Like you'd think it'd be like a negative effect, like, oh, like I haven't thought about it, so it must not be that good. But no, I mean, I really, really love this movie. And
Oh wow.
I still like really enjoyed it. And
We both gave it a 10.
10 is a lot, But again, I
10
don't
10
blame
is
myself for doing
10
that.
is zealous.
Yeah.
10 is zealous.
But again, I don't blame myself for giving it a 10 at the time. I'd probably
But the thing,
go
like,
more around a 9 now, but I really enjoyed this movie. Like, this was
yeah,
when
I mean,
Jonathan Majors was still being in things. I
yeah,
remember that.
pour one out for my boy. Our favorite actor, literally our favorite up and coming actor.
We did scout him out in the theaters.
We did no, we did. We literally did
Whenever we
scout him
saw
out.
him in a movie, we'd be like, okay, we gotta go see that. And we can't really do
Yeah.
that anymore.
No, we really can't. We
No.
can't really. But yeah, I mean, I think I would give this. I think I'd also give it a 9. I actually think I liked it more than Top Gun Maverick, though.
Yeah, I
I
would
think
agree.
I did. I like the atmosphere. I like the the fact it's based off a true story, stuff like that.
Mhm.
But yeah, I mean, there's not much to say aside from Glenn Powell and Jonathan Majors, incredible
Oh, yeah.
performances, incredible visuals, incredible everything. I
It's
think
just
everything
great.
about
It's
this movie was just
awesome.
great. Yeah, this was a great movie.
Mhm.
Easily in for the channel. I think a top 10 watch that we've had
Oh, yeah,
without
absolutely.
a doubt.
Especially,
Without a doubt.
not going like, I had no idea what I was getting into, so I was very
Yeah.
pleasantly surprised.
And if I'm not mistaken, when we watched that, I'm pretty sure we were the only 2 in that theater, and we got out at, like, 1 AM. I
Oh,
have a
yeah?
video, actually, of you walking down the stairs, and you were like, "This movie was amazing. This movie was great. Everyone go watch it." I gotta find that video. I know I have it.
I mean,
But yeah, Devotion,
yeah.
that was good. Now we're getting, now we're getting to,
Okay.
like, dangerous
We
territory.
are getting to dangerous territory now. Okay.
Guardian Special, I mean,
The
like,
Guardian Special. Talk about
let's
something I
just
haven't thought about in a while.
yeah.
I mean,
What did we
but this does not make
uh
me smile. This
Oh man,
doesn't.
I gave this a 6 and you gave it an 8.5.
What was I thinking? What was I doing?
You were on something. You had to have been on something
I
back
must have
then.
just been in a good mood that day. I don't know.
I mean, I honestly think like 6 to me is high. I'd probably give this like a 5.
I would give this a 4. I don't remember. I actually don't remember anything that I liked about this, but I'm trusting I did like things about this because I gave it an
Yeah.
8.5.
No, you know what? I'm dropping it to a 4 as well. I'm dropping
Yeah.
it to a 4 as well. And it you know, like I want to like the Guardians. I do, but I don't like James Gunn. I don't like what he does. I don't like I literally just don't like nearly anything James Gunn does. And this is like a 40-minute James Gunn, dick suck. This is just like I don't care about this.
Well, yeah, he does. He does have a certain style that, for the most part, it's either you're in on it or it's like it's not gonna do it.
Yeah,
It's
kind of like Superman, right? Cuz we loved that a lot.
kind of like Superman. Yeah.
Kind of like Superman. 10 out of 10 movie, right? Would you give it a 10 out of 10? I know you'd
It's a
give it a
little
10 out of 10.
overzealous.
No, oh, I think that's a lot overzealous. Moving swiftly along from that
Swiftly
slop
along.
fest, Wakanda Forever.
Man.
Interesting. Where
What?
I don't even know where
Man.
this. Again, I mean,
mean,
honestly, kind of forgettable.
yeah. I mean, I know Namor was in this.
Oh no, we both gave it a 9.5.
No, we didn't. Did we actually?
Yeah,
A
no, we did. This
9.5?
this is a 6.5.
I would give this a 6. Yeah. I mean,
Yeah. Like don't get me wrong. I think the soundtrack and the visuals were great. I think the performances were great.
yeah.
But story-wise, everything else, I don't really care.
They weren't there. Yeah. I mean,
No, I like this had no staying power. I
No.
feel like this had no lasting impact on anything else. I mean, okay, sure. Post-credit scene shows T'Challa's son. And
I don't remember that.
when did this
I couldn't
yeah.
recall that.
So this came out in 2022. It has been
Mhm.
4 years and we have not seen T'Challa's son.
Mhm.
Doomsday is about to come out later this year.
Mhm.
Still haven't seen T'Challa's son. Probably will never see T'Challa's son.
Maybe not.
It's
yeah.
just this is just mid. This is really me.
Yeah, yeah. I mean,
Disappointing movie,
yeah,
really.
just don't have a whole ton to say about it, honestly.
No, I don't. Now we're getting to like good. We're up into some good stuff here. Avatar. We watched the first Avatar for the first time in December of 2022, and we both gave this a 9.5, and I'm gonna stick with that.
Okay, that's okay. I want to hear the walk me through it. Maybe you can.
I think I just think for Avatar, first of all, I love James Cameron.
Mhm.
Terminator is like my favorite franchise. You know that, at least up until the third one, which I know people hate the third one. I
Did
love the
he
third
do the
one,
third
but
one?
whatever. He didn't.
Okay, yeah.
He actually didn't, but I still like that one. Uh, but I love what James Cameron does. I think the I think Pandora as a setting, as a world with the Na'vi is just like it's so fascinating, and I think especially for the time that this came out, it was very different it was different for the time, and it had
Mhm.
such a cultural impact. Like this when the second one was announced, people were losing their minds. Um and I don't know, something about Jake as a main character and, what was the guy's name? Sully? Or
Jake
no,
Sully.
no, it was well, that's his last name. I mean, the villain, Quaritch.
Oh yeah.
Him becoming a Na'vi to
Mhm.
combat against Jake, something about that, protag-antag, dynamic, in my opinion, was phenomenal.
Mhm.
I think the CGI was phenomenal. 20-year-old movie holds up tremendously well.
It definitely does.
The score was phenomenal, and I just think the world building was perfect. I think it was very atmospheric, very mysterious. Like
Mhm.
you finish that movie wanting to see more of Pandora.
Fair enough. I think it's funny you bring up the cultural impact it had, since I think one of the only things I remember about like this series of movies is that like all of the memes about how it didn't have a cultural impact other than like the box office. Because I remember it like even the second one made a lot of money, right? I don't remember how
Yeah,
the third
yeah,
one
it
did,
did.
but I know that at least the second one made a lot of money like the
Oh,
first
yeah, the
one.
third one did come out, and we watched that.
Yeah. I don't
I
we
can't believe yeah, I forgot about
did
that.
not yeah, we did not review that one, I don't think though.
Well,
But
put it on the list.
we might have to. But for the
We might have to.
first Avatar, I mean, I would say I liked Avatar, but
Yeah.
I don't I for some reason just think that it doesn't do more. It doesn't do as much as I think it should. It looks fantastic. It feels like I'm watching like something great. But
Yeah,
for some reason this series just feels like the epitome of like a 7 out of 10. And I just can't shake that.
that's
It's
fair. No,
just
that's fair.
I think they are great movies, but they're just not fantastic to me.
Completely fair opinion. Completely I can completely see where you're coming from with that. But let's talk what about the sequel?
The
Because we both
sequel?
gave this a 10, and I'm
A
gonna
10,
stick with a
okay.
10 because this to me, the sequel takes everything I love about the first and just does it just way better. Just way
Mhm.
better.
I would have to I'd have to rewatch both of them honestly because I don't remember which one I like more. I'd say they're both like around a 7. I don't remember. I remember like enjoying the theater experience. That's probably why I gave it
Yeah, that
we
theater
both gave it
experience
a
was
10.
pretty
Yeah.
crazy.
Like it was like you could feel like this was like a big moment. And it was also, it was just enjoyable going to the theater as always. But yeah, I mean, I feel like as time has gone on, I've my opinion on it has like gradually gone down because
No,
I
it's
and
valid.
I can't tell exactly why either. I just don't know.
No, I mean, completely valid. The next one though,
Oh, jeez.
Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania. You gave this an 8 and I gave this a 7.
No way did I give this an 8.
No, you gave this an 8.
Well, I don't even remember liking it back then.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to drop this from a 7 to a 4. This really was less than mid. I mean, the only thing that's keeping it up at a 4 is Jonathan Majors.
Man, Jonathan Majors, yeah. I did like him in this.
Yeah, I mean,
Uh,
he was awesome as Kang. The
mhm.
story was awful. I'm not really even a fan of Ant-Man. I don't think any of the Ant-Man movies are good. I just don't like them. I don't know if it's not Paul Rudd's fault. I like Paul Rudd, but
Mhm.
like he's just such a I think they're just giving him like slop to work with.
Uh, I like the first Ant-Man, and the second one was like, oh, it was all right. The third one, this one,
This was a train wreck.
I'd agree with a 4. I would definitely
Yeah. And oh man, and that MODOK dude. Oh
MODOK.
no. Oh
Uh,
no. I
I
remember the
don't.
memes with MODOK after
I just don't know
it
how that
got leaked, bro.
happened.
No, it's just this was just a train wreck of a movie. Honestly, in my
Mhm.
opinion, it's one of the worst Marvel movies that have come out in the last 10 years. This is
It's
really like
disappointing,
bottom of the barrel.
especially with how much it was like built up. Like we were like, oh my
Yeah,
god, we're gonna
with
get to
Kang and
yeah, we're gonna get
oh
to see
man.
Kang, and then he gets beaten by ants.
Yeah, I
Man,
mean, what are you gonna do?
what are you gonna do?
It's okay though because skipping past
More
that,
Jonathan
Creed 3.
Majors.
Creed 3,
Was
another
this?
Jonathan
I
Majors
think this was
movie.
the last Jonathan Majors movie we saw, and
It
this
was,
was a
yeah.
fantastic movie, and I still think it's fantastic. That
We
was,
both gave this a 9.5.
and that's not ridiculous. That's not
No,
ridiculous.
that's not crazy to say. That's
That's
not
not
ridiculous to
ridiculous.
say. I
I'm
I honestly think I would stay at a 9.5, but I can argue to go up to a 10. This
mhm,
was a just a crazy good movie. I
mhm.
think it's a perfect wait, how did this movie end? I actually forgot.
Uh, I I mean I think he won, right? Like,
Yeah, I think so.
yeah.
Regardless, I think this was a perfect way to end the trilogy.
Mhm.
All the references to Dragon Ball Z, obviously, that was incredible,
Yeah.
watching it in theater and even, in the interviews and press tours, Michael B. Jordan, was gassing it up like, yeah, there's moments ripped straight from DBZ in there. And I got so giddy hearing that, bro. I got so giddy because we'd watched 1 and 2, and then we saw this the same day
W
as 2, if I'm not mistaken.
Well, okay.
Um,
So we watched 1 together, and then you watched 2 the day we saw 3, and
but I didn't finish 2.
I did not
I didn't
watch
finish
2
2
at
though.
all.
Oh,
So
that's
I'm not
bad.
sure I'm not sure how
That's
much I was
bad.
missing, but I mean, I really enjoyed it, so I don't know.
I mean, I don't think much. I honestly don't think you're missing much. I think,
Mhm.
these movies can work standalone, which I like, honestly.
Yeah. I mean, I knew who Creed was, so that was
Yeah.
about what
Would
I
you
was
stay
going
at a
for.
9.5 for this?
I just because I'm like so letterboxed brain now, I'd probably just go 9 just because I'm just it's so foreign to me, like half
That's
scores.
valid.
But
That's
yeah, I
valid.
mean
No, that's valid.
I'm not angry about 9.5. Like
No, not at
at
all. That
all.
was a great opinion that we had there.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
this next one's gonna make us
What
angry,
did
I
we give
think.
this? What did we
The
give the
Mario movie. What did we
Super
give
Mario
the
Bros.
Super
movie?
Mario movie?
Because that was a really
Oh,
mediocre movie.
I gave it an 8.5.
Did I give it a
And
9?
I really hate to break it to you, man, but you gave this a 9.
A
You
9.
gave this a 9, dog.
Hold on. I mean,
You were personally
oh
quite
my
surprised.
yeah, I was personally quite surprised by how much I enjoyed this movie. I mean, it's not like it necessarily did something that really made me go wow, but what stuck with me after the watch was how fun the film was. I don't
No.
know about that. I mean,
No.
I have watched a lot of movies I would consider fun. This is not one of them. I would
No,
say this
I
is
don't think so.
it exists, you know. That I do know.
Yeah, it was just like looking back on it, it's just so bland. I mean,
Yeah.
it's not like it's bad. There's
No.
just it's just kind of like it's
It's
just
just
like whatever. I mean,
it's
I think
not
it's on
good
the
either. I mean,
yeah, it's
yeah.
on the better side of whatever. So
Mhm.
I think for me, I'd give it a 6.
That's
But
exactly what I'd
yeah,
go with. Yeah.
yeah, it's just eh, eh, I mean, there's literally nothing to say. Like, it's not bad, it's not good.
Mhm.
It's just like it exists in the same world as me, which is unfortunate.
Yeah.
That's all I can say. And I don't think I will ever be rewatching this movie.
Nope, probably
I mean,
probably
animation was
not.
great. Obviously, the
That
animation was
was
great.
yeah, that was
I mean,
very good
that's
animation.
probably the only thing that I can really like really praise this movie for. The
Yeah.
animation is spectacular. Illumination did an incredible job here.
Mhm. Yeah, no,
But
without
aside
a
from
doubt.
that, really, really mediocre.
Mhm.
Oh man,
Oh god.
the, these next two.
Okay. I'm looking in the future. All right, next is Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. This is a very
Yes,
interesting one. This is a very interesting one to me. I'm
yes.
interested I based off of your size, I'm curious of what you're thinking.
We both gave it a 9.5.
That is a bit
Overzealous,
overzealous. Yeah, that I
a
was about to
little
say that's a bit
overzealous.
overzealous.
I would give this at most an 8.
I okay, here's the thing. I like
Here's the
I
thing.
really like the first one. I enjoyed it. I don't
Mhm.
remember exactly what I gave it, what I'd give it. I think like, around a 4 would be good for me. Um, the second one was definitely my favorite. I really liked the second one. That one stays with me the most. I remember Ego, that
Yeah,
was a very very fun movie to me. I loved the soundtrack. Even if it is just a ton of old popular songs.
licensed music,
Yeah, I mean,
yeah.
it was really enjoyable. That's
Another
like
movie for James Gunn to flex his playlist.
that was like a 4.5 to me. This, I mean, it didn't really feel like the other two movies, but again, I don't think it really was trying to be. It was a little more. It was a lot more serious, and I said earlier how like I don't like tons of suffering, but for some reason I didn't mind it as much here. I thought it was actually pretty effective, but it just didn't
You mean in, like,
have.
regards to Rocket?
Yeah, in regards to the rocket, I
Yeah,
thought that was
yeah.
actually really really
No,
well
that
done.
that was spectacular.
Yeah,
That's the only thing that's really carrying this movie for me. That I mean,
yeah,
the whole story with Rocket, it literally moved me to tears when we watched it.
yeah.
Like, that was great. That was really good. And obviously, like, yeah, the soundtrack. Oh yeah, look at me. I'm James Gunn. I'm gonna put a million licensed songs in my movie. Um, like, it's just fine. Like, I'm gonna just give it an 8 because it's good, but it's not like I'm not revving to rewatch this.
Yeah, I'd say there's definitely something missing here. Like it's definitely like a good movie, but I think there's something that was lost from 2 to 3, and I
Yeah.
as a whole I'd give it like a 7 now. I'd give it like a 7.
That's very fair. That is
Yeah.
very fair. Yeah, I mean, this was it was a bump up for Marvel for
Mhm.
where they were at, but again, it didn't stick. It really didn't stick.
No.
And then the whole Star-Lord or Peter Quill will return. Um,
I guess
haven't
we'll
seen him
see.
return yet.
I mean,
Haven't seen it yet,
maybe
but
soon. Who knows? That
hopefully,
was yeah.
hopefully soon. But it's been 3 years.
Mhm.
What's next?
You
Oh
know, it's
no.
also been oh boy, this one was fun. The Flash. The
Yeah.
Flash.
Oh no.
Okay.
This
Well, I this was actually one of the funniest things ever because I remember this review
okay.
this review took so long that by the time that we were like finishing it up, you hadn't recorded your
The conclusion.
yeah, you hadn't recorded your conclusion yet, but I had recorded my the rating. Well, we gave it what did we give it? We both gave it
8.5.
we both gave it an 8.5 out of 10. And then in the conclusion, you saw that and you were like, "Oh no." you were like, okay, now that we've established our thoughts, what would we recommend? Well, first, let me clarify. I do not rate this movie an 8.5.
Yo.
This movie is a 7 at best.
Which may I just like interject here?
Yeah.
Future me again.
Second revision.
Absolutely not. This movie is a 4 at best. And honestly, that's generous. If you want my honest opinion, I'm giving this movie a fucking 2. This movie sucks. This is actually one of the worst. No. What did I give this on Letterboxd? Let me look.
I don't know. I know I gave this this would be a 4 out of 10 for me. Because I think it's definitely a step below mid, but there were things about it that I liked. Like, I liked the time
Yeah.
travel stuff with his mom. I did like that. But there wasn't
No.
a whole lot besides that I liked.
Yeah, I gave it a 1 star on Letterboxd, so it'd be a 2 out of 10. So yeah,
Okay.
this is a 2 out of 10. You cannot introduce rules to your time travel mechanics in your universe, and then mere minutes later disregard them and act like they never happened. It is specifically stated to us that when Barry comes out of the Chrono Bowl, he reappears in front of his past self. So why all of a sudden, when Edgelord Ezra Miller punches him out of the Chrono Bowl, Barry just lands on the street in front of his house and his past self is nowhere to be seen? Or how about the final battle, which is ridiculously stupid because you're the Flash, you're the fastest man alive, and you cannot save this old ass Batman from Zod, which literally makes no sense. Barry and other Barry are shown jumping out of the Chrono Bowl in front of their past selves. So there should be 4 Flashes on that field fighting Zod, and there's just not.
I don't remember any of the rules. So I would not have remembered.
No, this movie is horrific. This movie seriously is arguably the worst thing I've ever watched in my whole life. I hate
Wow.
this movie. It did irreparable damage to the character of the Flash. No, it did. If people didn't like the CW, this is just actually like the gum on the bottom of my shoe.
Yeah.
Yeah, this
Fair enough.
movie, this irks me. If we were ever to redo this video, oh my god, I would tear this movie apart, dude. Like an animal. That movie is just so bad. But after that,
Ooh.
now we're
something
finally
sweet.
at
Yeah, we got something sweet now.
yeah, the
Thunderbolts.
recent videos, Thunderbolts. Let me see here. What did we give this? Probably
What
like
did we give it? Something good, I'm assuming. I mean, we
both give it a 9.
We gave it a 9. That's not
Yeah.
crazy. That's not crazy.
No, I don't think that's crazy. I think it's a little overzealous.
It
You could argue, but I mean, I'm gonna stand on that. I think that I had so much fun with that movie. I thought it was great.
I think now, like, I remember when we saw it, I really enjoyed it. Like, Sentry was great, especially. All of the characters were strong. I'd say now, though, I'd go probably like an 8. But I think it's a really, really good movie. I really enjoyed it.
No, that's definitely fair. It was definitely the strongest thing that Marvel had put out up until that point, and even still, arguably to this point. Although I think Fantastic Four: First Steps was better than that. But it's just a shame that this movie got no money. It just flopped so hard. It deserved. You deserved better.
It deserved better.
You deserved better.
Out of all of them, yeah.
Definitely. But next is The Running Man.
The Running Man. Oh,
did we give this a 10?
If we didn't, we should have.
No, it was both a 9.5.
Okay. I'm gonna just say this looking back is what Lightyear is what we thought of Lightyear at the time that we watched it. Like,
yeah, 100%.
This does not get
definitely
nearly enough recognition. I absolutely love this movie. I easily give this a 10 now. I mean,
yeah, I think I'd give it. I think I'd bump it to a 10.
I mean, I absolutely love this. Like, Glenn Powell was awesome at like the forefront of this. The action was great. The ending was great. I mean,
Oh yeah.
I loved it.
The
I
the
absolutely
ending
loved
was
it.
so good, bro. The ending, I remember. Oh man, I
It's
wish I could
perfect. It
relive
was a
that ending
perfect
for the
ending.
first
It was
time, bro.
awesome.
No, it seriously was a phenomenal movie. This
Mhm.
is easily a 10. This is easily a 10.
Oh yeah. I know like a common criticism is like it didn't have the Edgar Wright flair, but I haven't seen his other movies, so I guess I couldn't comment on this.
Yeah.
But I'm just gonna say, whatever flair he has, I mean this was a it turned out really
Yeah, I
really
mean,
good. So I don't
yeah,
know.
this movie had flair, so I don't know what they're talking about.
Maybe it was just a different kind of flair, but I mean
Maybe, maybe.
this was fantastic. I
No,
need to
this was.
rewatch this. I
This
need to
definitely was
rewatch it.
great.
Yeah,
And
man.
we're at our last now. Our
That
most
we
recent
just
review
released,
days
yeah.
ago. I mean,
Days of
nothing needs to be
recording.
said here.
Yeah, I
Both
mean,
both gave it a 9.
yeah, it's
Standing on
still a
that.
9.
Great
Yeah.
movie. Great movie.
It's a great
Everyone should
movie.
watch Master of the Universe. Fantastic. Great theater experience.
Mhm.
Great action. Great sets.
Yeah.
Great CGI. Great everything. It's just it's everything I wanted it to be and more.
No, that's exactly. I mean, I did not think I would like it as much as I thought that I would.
Oh yeah, I didn't
Because
either.
again, I saw the trailers and I was like, why are they taking this so seriously? Like it should be a little campy. And oh, thankfully they did make it a little campy. And
They did.
Jared Leto as Skeletor, that was way better than I thought that was going to be.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
cannot believe I'm praising Jared Leto, but I am. I mean, he deserves his flowers for his role as Skeletor. I think he
Mhm.
was incredible. I hope he didn't send like dead pigs to his cast members this time, but
Yeah. But wow, yeah, that was a great movie. That was a great
that
theater
was.
experiences. I mean, we were laughing like at
Oh
basically
yeah, we were
everything.
looking at
Like,
each other, literally just laughing the whole time. It
I
was
was
so
too
funny.
scared to like look at the rest of the people just in case they were just like staring at us.
Yeah, because they're looking at us like, what the hell? Like, this is not that good. But I thought it was tremendous.
Yeah,
Yo, this
I
movie was
loved this
great.
movie. Yeah, I loved it.
This
Man,
this was a good thought experiment here. This was
yeah, I
this was
enjoyed
good.
looking at like all of these all of these old reviews, like because this goes all the way back to like 2022, and
Yeah,
that's
this goes back to
a
like, I
while
mean, what
ago.
the Eternals video was our first ever video. That was
Yeah.
like March of 2022. I
Wow.
mean, or yeah, May maybe. I mean, it was
Mhm.
early
It
2022.
was.
So this is about 4 years worth of
That's crazy.
history. Yeah, and only more to come. So we'll have to definitely make another episode in the
Mhm.
future.
Yeah, oh
Uh,
yeah.
Yeah, we're
Maybe
definitely gonna have to
give
do
it
this
another
more.
4 years.
Give it another 4 years. Yeah, maybe. Hopefully not another 4 years. We got to get more podcast episodes out because
Oh yeah.
we're trying to crank out. Don't worry, guys. We're cranking out a lot. We're uploading shorts daily. We have Mortal Kombat 2 in the works right now.
Mhm.
We have a bunch of videos planned. This is looking good. This is a
Oh yeah.
renaissance.
Renaissance. I hope.
This is
I
a
hope so.
renaissance. But do you have any parting words for our
Any
dear viewers?
parting words? Man. I mean, man, were we wrong about Chip and Dale?
Yo, that we were, but that will be all for today. Thank you guys so much for tuning in to the B-Roll podcast. It has been your amazing hosts, Max and Sean. Thank you guys so much for listening and have a great day.